Dude, New Hero sucks, dude. This is the last one, chat. This is the last one.
No matter who you are, stumbling upon a mystery or something completely ominous can absolutely pique our interest.
Sure it does.
Something about the darker, more mysterious side of the world has the power to endlessly spark our curiosity as we all try to grasp whatever it is that we stumble upon in order to make some sense out of it. Using the internet for ordinary things like social media, sending emails, and entertaining ourselves is surely commonplace these days. However, the underbelly of the internet is right there under our nose, and often hiding in plain sight. Welcome back to Disturbing Things from Around the Internet. If you're new, this is my series that showcases strange and disturbing internet events and mysteries in a list-like format.
Okay, mods, everybody who said lights off, give him a 3-day timeout, please. Do that. Actually, give him a 6-day timeout, fuck it.
If you'd like to get caught up, I have 6 other episodes in a playlist on my channel that'll surely keep you up at night. With that out of the way, it's time, once again, to dive into 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from around the internet.
Spare some help? Question mark emoji?
Number 1 on our list involves a post that was made about a year ago to the paranormal board on Reddit. There, a user by the name of Drudagon17 made a plea asking for some input on a few incredibly ominous screams that he'd caught on camera. In his post, titled, "What's Causing These Screams?" he proceeds to say this. "So I'm not really sure what this is. I've had a lot of people tell me different things, but no one really knows for sure. Maybe someone here could help me shed some light?" Earlier in the year, I went on a long road trip across the states, mainly visiting the national parks and a few cities along the way. Towards the end of the trip, we found ourselves staying in the small town of West Yellowstone. This appeared to be an ideal base while we explored Yellowstone National Park. We booked into a pretty creepy but cheap motel just off the main street for a couple nights. Me and my fiance had one room, my parents another. On the first morning there, we planned to get up early, catch the sunrise, and hopefully spot some of the local wildlife, so our alarms were set for 5 a.m.
Jesus.
At about 4:45 a.m., I was woken up by a loud banging on the door, followed by crying and shouting. I instantly jumped out of bed thinking the worst had happened. I opened the door to my mom in a state of panic, saying, "There's someone screaming. A woman screaming." There, clear as day, I could hear a woman screaming. It sounded like it was within 100 feet of us. Mom claimed it was happening for the last 30 minutes. We wanted to call the police but had no phone signal, no phones in the rooms, and we were the only people about.
Why? Okay.
With this, his post contained a link to an unlisted video on YouTube that gives us a first-hand account at what he'd experienced. In it, we can hear the screaming that he's been asking about, and it's absolutely something that would halt me in my tracks if I were ever to hear this myself.
Dude, good narration, dude. Wait, this guy heard screams for 30 minutes and plus, and he filmed it for 26 seconds. Good one, dude.
He addresses this further on in his Reddit posts. There's no "help me," no "get away," nothing. Just the manic screams of someone or something clearly in distress. Theories have been thrown up left and right regarding this. Some say it could be methamphetamine abuse. Others have claimed it could be someone going crazy. It could be a fox, someone getting murdered, or even a skinwalker. Take that for what you will. Nonetheless, the video still has no
Guys,
true
what's
resolution.
a skinwalker? Well, that is. I'm not gonna Google it, dude.
The video still has no true resolution, and Drudagon appears to still be looking for answers.
A shapeshifter. Okay, the one. Uh-oh.
Over on the paranormal board of 4chan, an investigation has been ongoing for about a year now.
An
It involves a
investigation.
very strange YouTube commenter community that seems to revel in various uploads of baby monkeys either being neglected, injured, or killed. Large quantities of playlists and videos exist that are solely dedicated to their misery, and they all seem to have quite a sizable audience. One example that I'd like to touch on is this channel by the name of Kill Baby Monkeys. Here, they have a bunch of playlists dedicated to various sadistic topics in
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this, dude. Guy doesn't show
relation
them.
to baby monkeys. And as we can see, these all have titles such as Baby Monkeys Having a Bad Time, Baby Monkeys Suffering, Baby Monkeys Are Nauseating, Dead Monkeys, Rotten Little Vermin Make
This is guys, this is just
You
weird.
Want to Kick Them. And you get the picture. Now, most of the videos in these numerous playlists don't explicitly show animal abuse towards monkeys, but rather natural deaths due to other animals, and nature simply being nature. Also in these are ordinary feeding videos, rehabilitation, or those that show neglect by an owner.
Okay, dude, I'm not gonna watch this. What the fuck? Well, he's being cared for. This is fine. Right?
Now I just showed you a couple of quote-unquote ordinary monkey videos, and to be honest, these little guys are pretty cute. Not gonna lie, I'd love to have one as a pet. But that's besides the point. Interestingly, quite a few of the people in these comment sections, like we established, think otherwise, and it's pretty unclear as to exactly why. On this video here, for example, titled Sasuke's George 12, we can see a pretty harsh roundup of comments. Some well-placed rat traps will take care of him waving his stupid monkey pecker all over the place. Snap. Get that damn filthy thing off the table. Nail it to the table and warm up the jigsaw. It's party time. Death to monkeys.
Dude, what?
This was just one example video out of hundreds that this one YouTube account had compiled. With that being said, let's jump over to another video in one of these playlists just to see a few more examples. Here's a video by a user named GGGY1004
Guys, I'm not watching this. I'm zooming this on, dude.
titled Poor Baby Monkey 2012-26. According to the description, this baby,
Okay, dude, fuck it. I'm skipping, dude.
as you might have guessed though, yes, the sadists are here. Would tie its nuts to bars that would teach it. A tormented, tortured, and suffering baby monkey is a joy to everybody who sees it. Funny videos in this collection.
What? Dude, these people should be
So,
banned.
what's up with these people? What's their deal? According to a viewer that reached out to me and the 4chan thread that this is being investigated in, it seems that they all hold a primary hatred towards baby monkeys and none else.
What?
Also, they're extremely open about their beliefs regarding them and have this undying obsession over wanting to see them, and only them, either in pain or dead. Theories circulating about this involve some solid points. However, concrete evidence surrounding them leaves much to be desired. Some have floated the idea that these could all be foreigners that simply consider these monkeys as pests, pickpocketing and destroying the structures that they live by. The thing about this is, though, that most of the names of these people seem to be in perfect English. It isn't like Google Translate English either. It all seems just ordinary. as if they're natively from an English-speaking country. With that being said, a user by the name of Kumbio Boombox on my subreddit explains that this simply isn't a sufficient or substantial, by any means, explanation for the sheer magnitude of the torture fantasies that these people engage in.
Jesus.
A second theory about this involves the idea that sadistic pedophiles could be using these monkey videos as a parallel or proxy to real children. This is sort of tied to theory number 3, which we'll get to in a second, but it seems like these people have this undying vendetta against babies, and babies only. The third theory involves a possibility surrounding the uncanny valley, and how these primates tread in that gray area where some anti-competitor genes might come into play. It seems that these people could be seeing these little guys as some sort of an evolutionary threat, for some reason or another, as primates are the closest genetic relative to humans.
What?
Nonetheless, the community surrounding this strange phenomenon is very much still active in various YouTube comment sections, and while it's been shared throughout the past decade or so on numerous websites and subreddits, a true explanation for the reasoning behind this bizarre movement has been unclear, and remains as such to this day.
Okay. Next story, Mr. Narrator. New story, please, sir. This one did not make me feel very good, sir. Why people sad? No more. Why people sad?
Number 3 on our list involves a Facebook post by a user named Jose de Jesus. In it, he makes a post claiming that, "I just got this image and video, very scary." Attached are 2 photos and 3 videos relating to an extremely high-speed race that was ongoing at night on a freeway. Itching for a bit of context, I did some digging on the situation, and it apparently took place in
Actual TOS? Really? Chad, dude, I'm gonna have to fucking pre-watch it, dude, otherwise.
Cape Town on the N1 freeway. In the footage that was captured by spectators on an overlying bridge, we can see one of the cars lose control before brutally crashing into the median. While, yes, crashes happen all the time, this one is especially troubling when you consider the fact that the driver was seriously injured in a very disturbingly gruesome way. Before we get on to that topic, however, let's take a look at the crash footage itself.
No, dude, no mega lol. No mega lol, dude. Guys, am I blowing your mind? We can't show violence, okay, on Twitch. Guys, I'm not backed up by some crazy Twitch people, okay, dude? I can't get away with shit like others can, okay? I'm sorry. Jesus.
Yo, masuk push. Nee, susah niet meer broer man. Yo. Is that a fucking BM?
Ja, is M3.
There's nobody. Okay, dude, guys, is there a point to this, dude? Did Trent watch this or not? No, you didn't. Okay.
If we go by the image attached in Jose's Facebook post, we're able to conclude that this wreck happened at upwards of 192 miles, or 312 kilometers per hour.
That's nuts.
Clearly, a very deadly speed to maintain. With this in mind, watching the video that the passenger in this car took during this race really puts the true danger of this into perspective.
Oh, now it's 2S. Now it's actually 2S. Okay, I'll say this one part then. All right. This people say that was actually the one. All right. It's fine. Sure. Man. I mean, I have the button ready anyway. You keep saying again and again. Damn, dude. The phone went fucking flying, dude. It's crazy.
Watching both of those videos were definitely some of the more disturbing things that I've ever seen on the internet. However, none of those compare to the third upload that this guy had in his post.
Another one!
Like we established before, the driver was critically injured in his crash. But how bad actually was it? If this last video is anything to go by, then it's safe to say that he was to the point where I wouldn't even want to be alive. I've seen my fair share of gruesome and disturbing
Now it's 2S, dude!
things on the internet, but this one absolutely takes the cake, as I couldn't even watch it for longer than a second. For that reason, I won't be showing the uncensored version to you, but rather this Facebook censored one. In it, we can hear audio of the driver desperately clinging to life.
No, I'm not gonna say that. This is dog shit. I'm skipping. I don't give a fuck. I'm skipping. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck. We got the point, dude. These videos are good because it's scary stories, okay? I don't want to hear that. It's just kind of weird.
This fourth entry surrounds a video that was posted to YouTube in 2013. The title of it is "Couple Drowns in Front of Camera."
What? Yo, what's happening?
This 7-minute video shows the tragic turn of events that occurred while a couple.
Okay, dude. I'm done today, boys. Boys, I am actually fucking done, dude. I'm so done with this shit.
This last entry has stuck with me for quite a while ever since I initially discovered it. On August 8th of 2013, a man by the name of Brandon Lawson had gotten into a pretty heated argument with his longtime girlfriend by the name of Lawson. Needing some space and time to cool off, he called his dad to see if he could make a 3-hour drive over there to spend the night.
Okay.
Trying to talk him out of it, since it was so late in the night, Brandon embarked on his journey at 11:54 p.m. en route to Crowley, Texas. Just 40 miles later, though, he would suddenly run out of gas. After pulling over, he proceeded to call his brother, Kyle, for help, and once he arrived to assist Brandon, he was nowhere to be found. After searching for what seemed like hours, nothing was found. However, the very next day, the realization was made that Brandon had actually made a sudden call to 911 shortly after hanging up with his brother. In it, we can hear a very shaken Brandon try to explain the situation that he's been caught up in.
It's graphic. Chat, why is being a bunch of hoes? What's happening? There's nothing. I just watched it.
Listen.
I hate the debaters. It's so boring.
2013, 0:50 and 38 seconds. 911 emergency.
Yes, I'm in the middle of the field. We're just pushed some guys over. Right here going towards Javelin on both sides. My truck ran out of gas. There's one car here. You got to chase it to the woods. Please hurry.
Okay, now run that by me.
We're not talking to him. I actually ran into him.
Ah, you ran into him. Okay.
Got the first guy.
Do you need an ambulance?
Yeah, no, I need the cops.
Okay. Is anybody hurt? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Why is the police being so slow about like an emergency, dude?
You ran into him. Okay.
Got the first guy.
Do you need an ambulance? Ah, you ran into him. Okay.
Got the first guy.
Do you need an ambulance?
Oh.
Ah, you ran into him. Okay.
Got the first guy.
Do you need an ambulance?
I get it.
Ah, you ran into him. Okay.
Got the first guy.
Do you need an ambulance?
What do I think? I don't know. Fucking tell me, dude. I'm watching the video,
Tons
pussy.
of speculation and controversy have arisen from this ominous 911 call, but the primary consensus surrounding it is that it's, to this very day, an unsolved mystery. Police, allegedly, were initially hesitant on considering this a missing persons case due to outstanding warrants that were issued for Lawson. They believed that he'd attempted to run off to get away from them and that he'd turn up sometime soon, but, as we know, this was not the case. You see, Brandon had 4 children who his relatives say he'd never abandon, and coupled with the strange reaction by police, it almost seems to some that this case was somewhat swept under the rug due to police disinterest. Hearing the frantic voice of Brandon play back is haunting. As the video pointed out, it absolutely sounds like he wasn't alone, and being so late in the night, it's chilling to contemplate on what could have really transpired on that late evening, just 40 miles from his home.
And it's chilling, dude. I'm chilled up.
The underbelly of the internet, like we established, is a very interestingly ominous place.
No, Chad, there isn't any more. Wait, there's one more. What the fuck? No, I'm not watching it. They watch some of them. Guys, I don't be reacting all day, dude. These videos, they make me skip a lot, dude. I feel bad, dude. It's just so bad. It's so bad.
I love you.